Hi everyone, welcome to Camille's Holistic Health Show. I'm Dr. Cam, and today we're going to talk about fertility, its causes, the effects, and some natural ways to actually improve or increase your chances of becoming pregnant. One of the main and most important roles of any woman is becoming pregnant and bearing a child. However, there are many women that are suffering with infertility from the ages of their early 20s to onward. And it is really a problem in society today, whether it be in America or Europe or Asia. It's just a problem that a lot of couples are turning to for help, and natural medicine is definitely a way to go, especially if it's something that you wanting to do without the fertility drugs, and focusing on that first and foremost before going into other options. Okay, so pregnancy is definitely one stage in life that almost every woman will undergo, and women with their unique anatomy and physiology are naturally built to really be capable to produce life. And that's a wonderful thing that women have. And it is not just a choice. Our body is actually made to hold and bring a wonderful uh, product of your uh, male and female, your the couple that you are together to produce such a wonderful offspring of you and your husband or um, partner. So this situation really, infertility really has its negative side effects. I am sure you can really relate to that. And women's relationship with their partner after a while sometimes can really be stressful. So infertility can have, basically three main reasons why infertility may occur. And one is that woman's anatomy and the makeup under different types of structures that we have based on our anatomy, which can actually lead to problems occurring in the fallopian tube, either the uterus, the cervix, caused by blockage or fibroids or insufficient openings in that area. So it's really important to make sure that those areas of our reproductive system is actually open and is able to allow a an embryo, allow for the sperm and the ovary um, to join, or the egg, sorry, to join in order to implant for an embryo to occur. So basically, it is important to get all the necessary exams and all the necessary tests in order to know whether or not you have any blockages in those particular areas. Okay, and another one is to possibly have a biomechanical issue. So basically scarring in that area, whether it be from a bacteria or just a mechanical process, something that has been there for quite some time, you aren't sure, um, a blockage and scarring can really hinder a woman's ability to get pregnant as well. So another reason for infertility is a problem related to ovulation. Okay, and that is definitely something that a lot of women aren't aware of, and it is important to understand whether or not you are ovulating at the right times that you need to, and if you are ovulating to begin with. So hormonal abnormalities, again, is something very, very common. So it affects millions of people, and it's important to understand whether or not you have different hormonal imbalances in your body that can prevent you from getting pregnant. So a woman's inability to get pregnant can be very stressful, and I do know this just from the clients that I have, and it is a stress also on the partner because it is expected for her to bear a child, and not being able to do so is actually a failure on her part. That's how, the pressure of society and putting that extra pressure on yourself can actually make you feel uh, and make it much of a longer journey than you would like it to be. So this pressure her, imposes on you and your partner, and other people may add up that stress as well, whether it be family or friends, and cause a lot more anxiety and depression and stress in that area. So, blaming yourself, feeling that you are damaged goods, and your partner, it may feel, both of you, disappointed. These are definitely serious things to take into consideration, and make sure you get support to address these matters in order to get your journey a lot shorter when it comes to fertility. Okay, so nowadays medications like clomiphene and uh, follicle stimulating hormones and human menopausal gonadotropins. These are things that a lot of people want to use and some that don't want to use to stimulate ovulation. And Clomid is definitely very popular in the market today. However, it does have its side effects. It does have come with many side effects: headaches, blurred vision, depression, mood swings, pelvic inflammatory discomfort, and even ovarian cysts. So a lot of people are looking for natural solutions, and it's definitely something that I always highly suggest before getting into anything else that might, you know, uh, cause some added stress. So some of the solutions for structural and mechanical issues when dealing with infertility can be resolved through surgery, and that is quite common. It's just an in and out procedure that can actually help you increase your chances of getting pregnant. So take a look at that. Talk to your OBGYN, your gynecologist, and get some information on that, and talk to an RE, reproductive endocrinologist, and they can actually work with you, partner with you to find out different solutions to as to why your fertility journey isn't uh, coming true right now. And there are other solutions other than surgery as well. Surgery might be something that you do have to do nevertheless, whether it be scar tissue, whether removing a polyp or uh, em- um, fibroids in order for you to get pregnant, or having to remove any types of blockages. Mechanical types of structures really can't be done uh, other than surgery. And don't panic, it's just an in and out procedure, like I had mentioned, and it is something that lots of women do. to try to increase their chances of fertility. Now, let's go into a little bit about acupuncture, because acupuncture really is something that increases your chances of fertility. You can use it um, to help with ovulation. You can use it to help you improve your hormonal balance. You can use it in combination if you're using IVF to increase your chances of fertility. So acupuncture, and there are lots of research out there that shows that acupuncture really, in combination with traditional Chinese medicine, can really uh, give you that added benefit to either improve fertility and increase fertilization. So this is also believed for acupuncture to restore the balance among the organs or the reproductive organs, the endocrine system. Uh, on the other hand, some herbals or traditional Chinese medicine can actually increase your chances of pregnancy with combination of using acupuncture. So keep that in mind. Acupuncture is based on Chinese methods, and the Chinese uh, traditional medicine believes that, you know, in order to maintain health, the energy should flow in a balanced way throughout the body. Okay, and whenever there is a blockage of energy or the flow of energy, inflammation will occur, leading to, severe pains or several types of diseases or certain things like infertility. So since energy flows through these different types of meridians, is what traditional Chinese medicine calls it, acupuncture inserts these types of needles in certain areas in order to open up the energy flow and allow it to go through smoothly. Placing these needles on certain points unblocks the energy points, and this reduces any particular types of imbalance, whether it be hormonal in your case, whether it be uh, improving your chances of fertility, just without having to, because I can't diagnose here and I can't diagnose, it's important to allow your body to heal naturally. So what acupuncture treatments will suit you is a close research on acupuncture and infertility shows that treatment depends on a person to person basis. So in natural medicine, we don't really diagnose. In that case, it's important for you to check out your MD. And when you go to your medical doctor, you can definitely get a diagnosis and then go to your acupuncturist, your homeopath, and they will be able to give you those natural ways to increase your chances. And whether you are suffering from a low sperm count, poor quality in your eggs, miscarriage, trouble ovulating, or blocked fallopian tubes, acupuncture definitely has a remedy for a person to person basis. Okay, it is definitely best for those people who are already undergoing some type of various treatments without any uh, uh, effective results. So it is also very appropriate for those who are not undergoing any costly fertility treatment. So like I had mentioned, if you are wanting to first take this as your first option, you still have some time. You're probably in your 30s and mid 30s, and you don't you still have some time to figure out whether or not IVF might be another option or your second option. This is definitely a way to focus on that cost-effective types of treatments first, and then go to the second steps. Uh, Acupuncture is very safe. It's easy. It's reliable, and painless type of method that can really provide fast relief when it comes to infertility. So, acupuncture is definitely something that is painless, like I said, and a little uncomfortable at times. But you sit. I mean, I've done acupuncture before, and it's very, very relaxing. So if your acupuncturist is very good at what they do, you would not even feel the needles. They usually are at the earlobe or the eyebrow or at the tip of the head, the eyelids, or it's just at the fingertips or at the toes, tips of the toes. So you really, if they do a really good job, you really can't feel the penetration of those light needles, and they're really not uh, the types of needles that you end up poking your finger and you're like, ow. It's a very, very much thinner needle than that. So just something to think about and to consider. Acupuncture really works for infertility by increasing the productivity of endorphins. So these endorphins are chemicals that are released in the brain, and it helps reduce stress. So if you are suffering with stress related infertility, that your doctors told you that you really don't have any other issues, but they think that you are just so stressed out, then acupuncture is definitely a way to increase that blood supply to your ovaries, your uterus, and the reproductive system, just to begin with, to really enhance your overall health in any way, shape, or form. So I really recommend acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine for fertility and your fertility journey. It's also important to remember that hormones such as estrogen, progesterone, prolactin, and check your AMH and your LH to get a better understanding, a better read on your infertility. And don't forget vitamin D and iron levels. So a prenatal is also very, very important at this time. Okay, so let's just go into some simple ways to use traditional Chinese medicine to boost your fertility. Okay, so one way, and even in the Western world, is cleaning up your diet, right? And it's the best way to do it is to eliminate gluten, eliminate dairy. If this is something that aggravates your diet, your reproductive, your system, your digestive system, you're really not going to the restroom the way you should, then definitely look at foods to eliminate, and eliminating any allergen type foods first and foremost. Next is taking a high quality probiotic and get on those vegetables, fruits, nuts, legumes, and lean protein and fatty acid omega-3. So anything with the seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, salmon, those kinds of foods will definitely increase your chances. And any types of leafy greens or fruits that are high in color, okay? And to minimize any types of foods like caffeine, alcohol, and sweets. Try to reduce them in any way possible. And if you have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, then minimize sugar, carbohydrates, and try to lose the weight that you need to improve your chances to get pregnant. And if you are a vegan or vegetarian, and you have very light periods, you may want to consider supplement like a vegan protein powder to improve your chances as well. And don't forget, warming that belly, because traditional Chinese medicine, the lower abdominal uh, part of your body stores the energy, um, fire, okay, the battery or fire in Chinese medicine. And some cases, infertility really can be formed cold, and that coldness is in the uterus. And so it's important to try to warm that area in your abdomen, especially times after your period until you ovulate. So what you want to do is use a warm water bottle and put it in on your abdomen for 20 minutes in the evening. And if you have intense cramping with your periods or you have problems ovulating, you can also spread some castor oil and put that warm bottle the same way. Okay? And exercising, very important for fertility. Remember, you don't have to work out a whole lot, because uh, working out excessively can also uh, decrease your chances of fertility, causing lack of ovulation and hormonal imbalances and thyroid problems. So you want to do light exercises like walking, yoga, different types of Pilates classes. Also take consideration in those important exercises that can help you balance your hormones without spiking it and causing more stress uh, along the way. So, and also it's important to find a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. You can find one in AcuFinder, that's acufinder.com, or the National Certification Commissions for Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. You can find an acupuncturist in your area. Okay, and you can also find one through a referral from a friend or through your doctor as well. Okay, and find a baseline for you and your partner. If you are under 35 and you have problems conceiving for more than a year, or if you are over 35 and you've been trying to conceive for at least 6 months, you might uh, need some extra help in the testing for you and your partner, because they do have testing, individualized testing for males as well. So you want to go to do that in a more deeper way. You definitely need a reproductive endocrinologist on your side. So all these things are not to overwhelm you, they're just here to help you improve your chances for fertility. So I really hope this really helped you today, this video. And remember that we are all on a unique path, and you are on a special path, special way, but it's up to you to really take action, okay, and find that path, that unique path, and don't be afraid to go down holistic medicine to really get the benefits, reap the benefits of natural medicine. I really hope you enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell to get notified every time I have a new video coming out. And don't forget to like my video and comment below. Let me know what is your biggest takeaway from this video today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video next time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.